Good day, everyone. Today, we're going to talk about how computers connect to other computers. We'll explore different types of network and communication methods that allow devices to share information and resources. So, without further ado, let's start.
Okay, now let's proceed to computer network systems. Computers are able to communicate with one another over networks. A computer network is an interconnection of two or more computers. This gives access to share information and resources. First is we have the PAN or personal area network, a type of connection which is often limited to an individual person and his or her personal devices. Normally, these devices must be within the range of 10 meters with each other. For further explanation, PAN is the smallest type of network designed for personal use within just a few meters. It allows an individual to connect and control their own devices without relying on larger networks. PANs often use wireless technologies like Bluetooth or infrared. Example, when you connect your smartphone to wireless earbuds, transfer files between two phones using Bluetooth, or sync your smartwatch to your mobile phone, you are using a PAN. Now, for our local area network, or LAN, a connection in which a group of computers and other devices, such as network printers, share a common communication line within a certain area, such as a building or a small campus. For further explanation, LAN is a network that connects computers and devices within a limited area, such as a home, school, or office building. LANs are usually private owned, fast, and secure, making them ideal for small organizations or households. For example, in a school's computer lab, all the computers are connected to one central server and can share printers, files, and internet access. Now let's proceed to 1 or wide area network. May be less restrictive than LAN as rules and policies may differ within its coverage. May be made of several LANs and PAN. Can also be made up of several ones. It is considered as synonymous to the internet. Now for better explanation, one is a network that covers a very large geographic area, sometimes even the entire globe. Ones connect multiple lands together through communication links like fiber optics, satellites, or the internet. They are often managed by service providers and used by governments, businesses, and institutions to stay connected. Let's say, for example, the internet itself is the world's largest one. Another example is a bank linking all its branches across different cities and countries so they can share their data and services securely. So that's the computer network systems.
Now, how do computers connect? There are methods of communication. There are many types of connection media that are used in contemporary society to connect computer network to one another. It categorized into two: the wired communication and wireless communication.
So let us proceed to the wired communication. So what is wired communication? So wired communication is a computer system that have different connections which usually depend on motherboard's form factor. So the wired communications, it is a type of ports or slot available on the motherboard. And those ports or slots will help to determine what kind of cables and connections that are going or that we will going to use. So that is the wired communication. And in wired communication, there is a popular wired connections and older wired connections. But first, we will talk about the popular wired connections. In popular wired connections, the example of these is the USB. The USB, or the Universal Serial Bus, a connection or interface that allows the computer to communicate with system peripherals such as the keyboards, the mouse, the printer, as well as other devices. So USB, it's called a universal serial bus. It is universal because uh, it is used, or it is work it work with many different devices, unlike the older connections uh, that is specific only on one devices. And it is called the serial bus because it transfer data a bit it transfer a data bit at a time, one bit at a time. So in layman's term, the USB is used to connect a device to a computer. So it is a plug and port to connect a device to a computer, or the computer connect the computer to a device. So that is a USB. Next one is the FireWire. So in FireWire, it is a type of connector that can transmit data to and from devices which have a typical high data rates. So in FireWire, it is a connector that transmit a data, but those data is a high data rates. And example of this is the external hard drives. So external hard drives is same as the flash drive, but the external hard drive is much the storage of it is much bigger than the flash drive. So that's why it can transmit a high data rates, or videos, pictures that usually pictures or videos that uh, the storage of it is a bigger one. So the external drive is uh, the one of example that uh, one example that we're going to use to transmit higher data rates. So that is a FireWire. And the next one is the Ethernet cable. So the Ethernet cable is it transmits signals between a computer and a network devices such as the router, the switch, or other computers. So basically, the Ethernet cable, we can see it in the router. So it connects us. So the Ethernet cable is the purpose of it is it connect us to the internet. So without the Ethernet cable, we cannot connect to the internet or the local networks. So that is the Ethernet cable. Now let us proceed to the HDMI. The HDMI, or the high definition multimedia interface. So the HDMI, it is a connector for transmitting audio, video data, which are compatible to computers, projectors, and digital televisions. So the HDMI cables, uh, we we can see it every day when we were going, or we can see it and we can use it when we going to present a report or videos, pictures. It is a cable that connects to the computer to the projector. So without the HDMI, we cannot present a we cannot present our presentations or the videos or pictures without the HDMI. So the HDMI, that is the purpose of HDMI, to connect the computer to a projector. So that is the common uh, purpose or the use of the HDMI. And next one, we're going now to the older wired connections. So the older wired connections, we have the VGA. The VGA is the 15-pin video graphics array connector that have been provided on many video cards, computer monitors, laptop computers, and projectors. So the VGA, before the HDMI, we have the VGA. So in VGA, it is used also to connect a computer to a projector to uh, to project a presentation or a video or pictures. So same as the HDMI, the use of it is to connect the uh, computer to a projector so we can present or project our presentation or the videos. So that is the VGA. Next one is the serial. The serial or an RS232. Serial connections once a standard feature of a personal computer used for connections to modem, printer, mouse, and other peripheral devices. So the serial, uh, the serial is actually replaced by the USB. So the serial, it is used to connect a computer to communicate to the system. So just like the printer and the mouse. So that is the serial, but it replaced by the USB. So uh, the serial is it is the older version of the USB. So uh, that is the serial. Same the purpose of the serial is same as, or the use of the serial is same as the USB. So next one is the PS2 or PS2. The PS2 is a 6-pin connector used to connect the mouse and keyboard to a computer. So the PS2, it is only to the mouse and the keyboard. So the PS2, it is a 6-pin uh, round connector that is used to connect the mouse and the keyboard to a computer. So, but now it is replaced also to a USB. So the PS2 PS2 is now the USB. So next one is the audio jacks. So the audio jacks is uh, they are 3.5 millimeter jacks used for microphones as input and the speaker as the output. It uses color codes as well to indicate the type of input and the output lines. Next one is the parallel. A parallel is similar to serial connections. These were used before to connect other computers, peripherals such as printers. So in parallel, uh, it is used to connect printers. So the purpose of the parallel is to connect a computer to a printer. But now the parallel is uh, replaced by the USB. So the purpose of parallel is just to connect the the computer or the connect the printers. So that is the wired connections, the popular wired connections and the older wired connections.
The second category is wireless communication. This includes microwave transmission, satellite communication, cellular transmission, and radio transmission. It has two examples. First is the Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi uses radio waves to wirelessly transmit information across a network. This is to provide network connection to multiple users without the need of cables. Second is the Bluetooth. Bluetooth uses radio waves to connect to other devices. The connection between Bluetooth is called pairing. Once paired, devices are able to send and receive information provided they are within a given range, which is typically 10 meters. Those are the categories of communication methods: the wireless communication and the wire communication.